Nowadays, branding is more important than ever. It takes unique content and creativity to capture people's attention. This is branded.
Decades.
Yeah, I know. We did some of the listening. I think it's 2 years.
Basically, I want to just give you the platform to kind of tell your story, right? So it's going to be pretty simple questions from me about how long have you been doing this, how'd you get into business, when did your company start, or anything specific you want me to ask you to kind of prompt you to tell your story. You know what I mean? So pretty just conversational. And once the cameras are rolling, which they are now, we can just have a conversation. It's all
right.
So,
right, of course.
If you answer a question, you're like, I don't like that. We just start over.
No bueno.
No bueno. Keep going.
Anthony, Chris, nice to meet you. Anthony.
Sway. It's Joe Sway.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
I want these guys, they're the creatives, so I kind of want them to be able to create something that's not just you and I standing here having this conversation. So, and I've seen the video on your website also, so you can but it's along those lines where it's going to be us talking, your voice, and then, panning from you into a B-roll of this building, whatever else we should show. To kind of, again, it's just to put you out there.
Great. Should we mute this stuff? Or
Yeah, probably. They'll pick it up, yeah. So make sure you put your wire up through your sweater and just throw this in your back pocket. Shovel.
Oh, yeah, well, that's...
It was the dumbest thing. Yeah. They'll test the sound. Who has who on who has, do you have me? You have me, Sweat? Just test the sound on these bad boys.
We saw the writing on the wall. That's on 2006. We started to shift focus more to mixed use and apartments with a focus around transit hubs. We're able to line this up. We had very strong relationships in the village. We had done the project in the village. I live in the village. We have offices in the village, but we found this project through other means. So put this under contract, did this one. Through the exposure we got here, we were able to form a joint venture with the Terwilliger organization, which was, now it's, I set up this great niche. So we kind of survive in this 40 to 100 unit world. And it's very cool when we were talking about that the other day with the Blackstones. So we're too small for the institutional players, but too big for the mom and pops. So we find this really great little niche that we're settling in on, and that's the projects that we have kind of coming down the pike. This was a larger project, but this was a different joint venture on phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 and phase 2 was a Texas-based company, and who came in to the limited partner, and they took lead. Again, really not knowing the culture of Long Island. Knowing it, but I don't want to say anything bad.
I got $1 and a dream about to cash out. Go and let them know. I got the answer cause I'm the one they ask about. Go and let them know. I'm not in Tennessee, I'm who they pretend to be. Go and let them know.
This is really attractive. So I think that's...
So if Anthony stands here, then we can get this background, and if you stand there, we can get that background, and then the light will hit both of you really well from the window.
Well, you've got some great momentum with it, right? I gotta believe you're seeing good momentum from it.
I guess we realize we're pioneering it in the commercial real estate world, not as much as people who are only focused on commercial real estate and don't really understand digital media and social media and just what that exposure can do for you or your company.
Oh my God, yeah.
So
they be trying to keep the dope hidden like a drug bust. Shouting with the bars, got the nunchucks, chains untucked, movie life in it.
we're doing a new series called Thriving now this year, which is this obviously, and then we're doing Branded, which is more just kind of by day to day.
Yep.
So he's shooting for that.
Yeah, I was watching to him. We're not throwing any actors here today, though. So that's not this forum.
But we'll have to start an after-hours show with drinking.
Now you're talking. It might be that one. We're on this mission.
That's a good one.
Like the
Is when we started this, there were 23 vacant stores on Main Street. Granted, you're coming out of the recession, that's part of it, but 23 vacant stores, 1 year after we started this project, it was one.
Yeah, it's time up.
I mean, and now you're talking Class A tenants, Starbucks, Nationals, and the rents all move on par with that, so it's no magic, there's no hocus pocus.
Like the vision for this, we'll just start filming the kind of the interview portion, more the conversation portion. And as we do that, it's going to spark ideas from them for us to do other stuff. And then obviously, like at the end when we're done with that, we're going to have to do some like walking shots of us next to each other, like just.
Yep, I I'm in more. I don't have the sneakers and the sport jacket.
It's my swag. So we'll start with I'm here today with Anthony Bartone. What's the proper name of the company?
Terwilliger and Bartone Properties.
Terwilliger and Bartone Properties. And then we'll just basically dive into, so how long have you been involved in you want me to say multifamily development? What's
I think
the...
it's just development, because we morphed into multifamily.
Okay, good, excellent. This is more about him, right? So...
This is a tactical disadvantage if I can't move though, I don't know.
Don't worry about it too much, because we'll be cutting away to other stuff too, so it's all good. So since you're so like close in, anything like this, it's gonna kind of like go in his face a little bit.
Yeah.
So just
He's good on top of my hands.
Coming out of the recession and really on the balls of our butt, and I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Sure.
I feel like we're in pretty good company. But
Well, I think, look, any successful person has been through their own share of bumps and bruises, right? Or person, company, whatever it is. I think it feels that much better when you actually achieve, a higher level of success when you've been on the balls of your ass. For me, it feels that way. So I can imagine, most people, most entrepreneurs, most people that are willing to take some risk in order to hopefully see the return one day. It comes with the territory. So the ones who don't talk about the negatives are either lying or ashamed to admit that they were on the balls of their ass. So I commend you for that.
Well,
Go and let them know. It's the J to the U to the S. Think it's time to let them know. It's just us, gotta trust us. They be trying to keep the dope hidden like a drug bust. Shouting with the bars, got the nunchucks, chains untucked, movie life and it's uncut. Pull up to premieres with my OnePlus, my +1. Paranoid, never had a trust fund, so I trust none. They be like, how come Jesus, Judas?
You guys don't realize how much goes into this stuff. See? You didn't realize until you're part of it.
no.